All right, guys, this is another FAQ question. So we're going to talk about longevity in this video. So when it comes to how long extensions last, first of all, if we're talking about Corey J's Boutique, our extensions last for years with proper care. When I say proper care, you have to think about hair. Okay, so when we think about hair is grown out of a follicle in your head that is nourished by the nutrients that you ingest and that you also put on top of the hair. Really, the follicles really are nourished by mostly what you ingest, but of course you can, do some scalp balms and stuff like that. So when you think about this hair, okay, so this hair, as lively as it is, honey, okay, it's live, but as lively as it is, this is dead hair because it's not attached to a follicle, which means it's not getting the nutrients that it normally would, which means that if you over bleach the hair, normally you could correct that on a real person by then treating the follicle of the hair, but you can't do that. You only have the shaft. This is all we have. We don't have the follicle. So then it's very important to treat the shaft of the hair. When you are properly caring for your hair, what it looks like to me, when you first get your wig, if that person has not sent it washed and conditioned, you must wash and condition it because it's come from a factory and it's going to need a little care. The conditioning gets it ready for all the straightening, all the heat that you're about to apply. So you don't blow dry it when you get done with that conditioner, and you also don't put it in conditioner and then rinse it right out. You put it in conditioner and you set it in conditioner overnight. And then you allow that wig or those bundles to air dry, and then you work with it. To take it a step further, when you do actually rinse out that conditioner, you must use lukewarm water, not hot water. Hot water strips hair of all the nutrients. So all the nutrients that conditioner just put on that hair overnight, it will completely strip it if you put hot water on it, and it'll also fry the hair. Lukewarm water will seal that hair, so it'll seal the moisture into the hair, and then you'll have hair that looks like this. This is exactly what I did to this wig. This wig I actually have worn before, and as you can see, it is not fried or dyed. It is laid to the side. No, but it is really cute still. After me using hairspray, crimping it, being at a festival, all this stuff, what I did was I washed it, I conditioned it, I let that conditioner sit overnight, I let it air dry, and then I proceeded to work with the hair. So that is how you maintain your hair. It's extensions. People are going to put heat on them, yes. But also, minimizing the heat will help as well. So if you have curls in and you want those curls to stay into the next day, investing in flexi rods will help you to, I guess, holistically invest in the longevity of your wig. So understand that the longevity of hair literally depends on the person who's working with that hair. You can get hair and you can fry it within a week if you bleach it 4 times with 40 developed volume or volume developer, and then don't ever condition it, and then you dry it with a blow dryer. You can fry the hair immediately, no matter what quality or how much you pay for the hair. Likewise, almost with good hair. If you have cheap hair is cheap hair, so that's not even something I'm going to get into. Definitely invest in some hair, but when you do, especially because you ladies are spending so much money on these hairs, you need to take care of it. So when you take that wig off, put it in a bag. I'll show you guys. I keep all my wigs in bags. Keep it in a bag of this sort. I mean, a trash bag will work, or like something like that, but it's trashy. Just keep it in the bag like this. I don't always wash my wigs right away. Most times I actually don't. I'll wait until it's time to wear it. I'll wash it, I'll condition it, let the conditioner sit overnight, let it air dry, and then I'll come back and I'll style my wig. Also, keep the oils away from the hair, because the hair really has nowhere to digest those oils into. It has no follicle. So when you put too much oil on the hair, it weighs it down. I actually put an oil that's heavier than what I normally put. I usually use like argan or Morocco. This is a vitamin E oil, and I just use a tiny amount just to, you know, make sure the hair isn't dry and it's protected from the sun and from the other heat that's going to happen. And your hair will last literally for years. So I've had wigs last me for years, the construction of the wig, the everything. Most times what you're going to have to do when it comes to wigs is replace the closure or the frontal, which is not hard. You can also book that service with Cori J's Boutique if necessary. But yeah, you can replace the closures and the frontals, so that will add to the longevity. I have a red wig that I've had since, well, to be fair, okay, I bought the hair from Cori J's Boutique. I bought the hair from Cori J's Boutique January of 2018. Okay, it was a wig that was black. I dyed it brown. I wore that as a wig. Then I dyed it red and I wore that as a wig. The same wig. I did not replace the frontal or anything. This was 2018. Just recently in 2019, I just replaced the frontal of the wig at the end of 2019 in December, which was a year. I replaced the frontal on the wig. However, the hair, the actual hair, the extensions are still standing after being black, brown, and then red because of how I care for them, and it is 2020. So that wig has lasted me so far a year and 1 month. So that's to give you guys an idea of how long these wigs can last. They can last forever. I always suggest wigs more than bundles. So just to recap, longevity depends on the person. It really does. If you have cheap hair, don't expect it to last. If you're buying hair from a vendor such as Cori J's Boutique, who has very good hair that's still affordable, and you take care of it, it can last you up to a year and a half, I would say, reasonably. That's even with bleaching and dyeing and things like that, as long as you care for it. What caring looks like is washing, conditioning overnight, allowing to air dry, and then working with the hair, also adding a tiny amount of oil just to keep it nourished, okay? All right, so thank you guys for watching. We'll have another frequently asked question video on this page as well as on our YouTube. Make sure you guys tune in, visit CoriJsBoutique.com, subscribe, follow our Instagram page, and like us on Facebook.